Okay, guys, let's bake. Let's do some cookies. I'm going to do like pretzel and caramel fudge. I got that bag of caramel fudge pieces from the Dairy Leaf factory. And I've got these little packets of like pretzels. It's literally just pretzels crumbed up. So we're going to use some of those, and we're going to do the caramel, and we're also going to add some chocolate. Let's start with our butter. I'm doing a double batch, so just halve the quantities of what I say if you only want to make like enough for you and your family, or just you to scoff. So I'm going to do 226 grams of butter. My butter is not soft today. I've got a billion blocks of it sitting there, but because it's a cold day, it was sprinkling before, it's definitely not going to melt easy. Every time I do this, I think I'm gonna like chop through and chop my hand off. But if I cut it on the bench, remember I said it marks my bench, the knife does. I'm just gonna put mine in the microwave for like 10 seconds to soften it. Brown sugar. I filled up all my containers before I started baking this morning. So I'm just going to use what didn't fit in the container. I want 200 grams of brown sugar. And 100 grams of white sugar. Oops, not the paper. Spot on. Let's cream those two together. Let's get some vanilla. The usual, just measure with your heart. I like this one, but it also goes really quickly. It's so runny, it just freaking pulls out. I'm going to do 2 eggs and 2 egg yolks. Okay, let's mix those eggs in and the vanilla. I'm going to use a spatula to do the rest. Let's do our dry ingredients. I want 280 grams of plain flour. I want a teaspoon of baking soda. And just over half a teaspoon of baking powder. Let's mix these together and then we'll put our mixes in. Okay. What are these? 50 grams, maybe one packet or 1.5. Let's put the fudge in so I can figure out how much I'm putting in. I don't know, maybe 80 grams, 100 grams. Oh, let me reset it. $115. I reckon if you can't get these, you can probably get those little Jersey caramels that you can get from like Woolies. They sell their own brand as well, and chop them up into little pieces. I reckon that would probably do very much the same thing. Some chocolate. I'm going to chop up these 2 blocks. Okay. I feel like that's good. I'm going to add a little bit more of the caramel chunkies, because I've got plenty, so I can be generous. I'm not going to weigh them. I'm just going to do them into like decent size little balls. Roll it, put it on the tray, and then I'm going to put the tray in the fridge for maybe a couple of hours so that they can like, no, I'm not going to do it a couple of hours. Who am I kidding? I'll probably put them in there for maybe like half an hour, 45 minutes. See how they are, and if I feel like they're cold enough, then I'll put them in the oven to cook. So do whatever size you want to do. That's my point. First tray's got 13. I'm going to put them in the fridge. Okay, this tray can go in the fridge. So I got 19 all up. Okay, let's put these pretzel cookies in. They've been in the fridge for probably a couple of hours now. I'm going to put them in on 175 for about 12 to 14 minutes, and we'll check them at 12. Give them 3 more minutes. They've spread a little bit. They're massive. I'm going to put some baking paper on my other one. And then put 6 on there. And I'll put them in. What did I do the other ones? Did them for 12 minutes and then an extra 3, so I'm going to put them for 15. The cookies are nearly all done. I've got a couple more that are cooling before I want to move them. But, guys, they turned out bloody amazing. So happy with those. So they're like which I know everyone's all about like those big fat chunky fucking New York style cookies and shit. I prefer this style cookie that's like thinner. Like, I don't know, I just find those big ones just way too thick and they end up so dry because they're so thick. But these turned out absolutely amazing. And there was one that stuck. Actually, there was 2 that stuck and broke, so they're not going in the tray. So me and Chevy, we already tasted it, and it tastes so good. Like, look, because obviously this one's broken, but you can see like all the caramel and the pretzel. It's so good. And you've got that saltiness of the pretzel mixed with the caramel and then the chunks of that dark chocolate. Like, look at that. Yum. They turned out great. Give them a go.